Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Points Blank Travel Live. What is going on? Hope everybody's having a great day. Let me fix myself up here, man. I'm over here, got my shirt all undone, my sweater undone. Hope everybody's having a happy Thursday. Man, it is good to be on YouTube doing another live stream. And as you can see from the thumbnail, we are going to be doing a quick review of the Frontier Airlines World Elite MasterCard. From now on, I'm going to set a Frontier card or the Frontier Airline card. But one thing I've noticed about these different airlines, and I read an article where they called them a la carte, and I've never really thought about that. I've never really thought of a la carte when it comes to, say, Frontier or Spirit. And what they mean, you pay for your ticket if you need to pay for check bags, if you need to pay for carry-on, if you need to pay for a certain seat. Basically like going to a restaurant. If you want a steak and baked potato or mashed potatoes or whatever, you're getting it separately. What I'm going to do in this live stream is I want to actually review the credit card, and then we're going to go over it and we're going to look at Frontier Airlines. And it kind of blew me away. I messed around with it a little bit earlier, and it blew me away on how it wasn't hard once you got used to it, but it wasn't what I was used to. And I kind of want to get some input on what people have to say about Frontier. Do people actually fly Frontier? Have you thought about it? Do you not know much about it? Well, tonight we're going to learn all about it. We're going to learn about the credit card as well as the airline and some of the perks and things that you could get. Hey, welcome to Points Blank Travel, everyone. My name is Rod, and on this channel, we talk about credit. We talk about travel. We talk about points, miles, cash back, personal finance, and how to travel around the world or around the country for little or no money out of your pocket. If there's something you're interested in, do your boy a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell next to subscribe. Make sure you select all so you don't miss out on future content. Also, right now, take a moment, take a second, hit that thumbs up, that like button, that thumbs up button down below. Help the live stream, help the video get pushed out. And notice I did say we are going to have a pretty quick live stream. I don't plan on being here too long. See, we got two real homies in the crib. I am broadcasting from the Dallas Fort Worth area, Arlington, Texas to be exact. If this is your first time here, let me know where you're tapping in from. If this is your 31st time here, let me know where you're tapping in from. Hey, I always like to see what type of audience we're reaching. And please, if you've ever flown Frontier, please share your experiences in the comments. Good, bad, indifferent. Would you fly them again? Would you not mess with them again? Was it too much? Was it hassle-free? I'd love to hear all about it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and, for the sake of time and the replay, and let me make sure here. I got what I'm looking for. Yep, I do. Pull this over here. Y'all bear with me here. I'm just moving some stuff around. All right, so we're going to go ahead and share the screen here. And as you can see, that is the Frontier Airlines World MasterCard. And now they have a promotion where you could pick what animal you want. And I think this look like a raccoon, and I saw some polar bears. Or you can get the traditional with the Frontier Airlines plane on it. It's just all up to you. But the biggest thing here is earn 50,000 travel miles after qualifying account activity. Qualifying account activity is spending $3,000 in the first 90 days from account opening. First 3 months or 90 days. We're going to look and double check that because it can be a slight difference. So you got to basically every month you got to spend like $1,000, and you'll get 50,000 travel miles And from what I've seen, you pretty much get some good deals with Frontier Airlines. Now, when I think of Frontier, I've never flown Frontier. I've never flown Spirit, but when I think of Frontier, I think back to Southwest Airlines when it first started. You know, they had the low, super low fares, $29, $39, $49 one way, less than $100 round trip. I can't remember what the bags did. You didn't get assigned seating. It was basically a la carte airline. Look at Southwest today. They're considered one of the big boys, but we're going to look at that. Now, you'll also, after you spend that $3,000 in the first 3 months, you'll also get a $100 flight voucher. You could use it for a companion. You could use it for yourself. And we're going to see here, you can get some pretty good flights here for $100 or less. You'll automatically unlock elite gold status after your first purchase with your card. All you have to do is make one purchase. Doesn't say what. It could be a cheeseburger. It could be a bag of Doritos. It could be a Slurpee. Whatever you want to get. Subway sandwich. And after 90 days, after account opening, you'll automatically get gold elite status. And we'll look over here and see if we can see anything about the elite status or anything like that to see where we'll get there. And then you'll get 5 times the miles on eligible purchases at flyfrontier.com. So 5 times the miles if you book a flight with Frontier and use your credit card to pay for it. Can't just go book a flight, use your debit card. You have to use your credit card, your Frontier Airlines card. So we've already talked about the rewards. I am going to look up some of the everyday because we're not flying every day. We've already talked about the gold elite status. Now, when it comes to earning, you're going to earn 3 times the miles on eligible restaurant purchases. I'm right here, ladies and gentlemen. 3 miles for every dollar spent. Restaurant, fast food, takeout, Grubhub, Uber Eats, what else, ever else is out there, 3 times the miles for every dollar spent. Now, if you're one of those type of people that live, and I'm not talking about an age group, but you live on a budget. You may have $20 million in the bank, but you live a budget lifestyle. You fly budget. You may eat out X amount of days a week and not want to cook and waste electricity. So if you're eating out and going to restaurants, this is a perfect card to have. And you'll get 1 mile for every dollar spent on all other purchases. Now, going back here, reaching elite status, you can earn 1 elite point for every dollar spent on purchases. So, for every dollar spent, it's not counting the bonus dollars. So, let's say you go to a restaurant. We're going to use simple math here, $10. Whatever you get costs $10. You get 3 times the points. You'll get 30 miles in your Frontier account. However, toward elite status, you're only going to get 10 elite points because the purchase was $10. 1 point per $1 on the purchase, 3 times the points at restaurants. So it's 2 different things. Please keep that in mind. Now, you'll also get 2 free check bags every flight if you're a card holder. And we already talked about earn a $100 fly for every account anniversary. Now, you're going to get that first $100 voucher, but every account anniversary, after you spend $2,500 or more on purchases with your card, all you have to do in a year is spend $250 on your Frontier card anniversary. So not from January to December, but from the day you were approved. You have 365 days till your next anniversary. You spend $2,500 on the card, you get a $100 voucher. I mean, I'm not saying go out here and buy $2,500 worth of stuff you don't need, but if you're eating out or this is the only card you decide to use for 2025, everything you do, your gas, your restaurants, your groceries, put it on that card, pay the card off, earn the $2,500 on everyday spend, and the next thing you know is you have $100 voucher. You may get a free flight just from spending the money you would spend normally, your insurance, your cell phone bill. It'll blow your mind how quick you'll spend $2,500. Now, some of the benefits of this card, your miles never expire. There are airlines out there. If you have no activity in your account for 24 months, your miles will expire. So I kind of like that. Priority boarding, you'll get zone 2 boarding. Zone 1, I'm assuming, is for the elite status members and some of the people that they don't have a business class. They have like the bigger seats or whatever, kind of like Spirit and kind of like Southwest. But you'll get to board in zone 2. So by having this card, you'll see that you can save a lot of money when we go to book a flight on Frontier. Now, it should be pretty quick booking this flight because I've already gone through it. No blackout dates, so you don't have certain dates you can travel, certain dates you can't travel if you have the Frontier card. And low introductory APR on balance transfer. You get a 0% introductory APR for 15 months on balance transfers made within 45 days of account opening. Account opening is the day or night you were approved for the card, not the day you receive and activate the card, the day or night you were approved for the card. Now, if you're going to transfer a balance that you can pay off in 15 months, because you see it's going to go from 20.24 to 29.99. So you basically, if you know in 15 months you could pay off $5,000 worth of debt, transfer it to the card. If you know you could only pay off $1,000, don't transfer $5,000. Transfer $1,000, $1,500. You may get lucky and be able to do $1,500, but be careful with that. Award redemption fee waivers, so you don't get a fee. You will get taxes. Your taxes are $5.60 for one way. This is pretty much all airlines. $11.20 round trip. And you can, that's what I was talking about earlier, you can pick whatever animal you want on your card. No foreign transaction fees. So if you use this card abroad, overseas, internationally, you won't be charged a 2.5, 2.9, or 3% foreign transaction fees. And you'll get complimentary online access to your FICO credit score. Now, what I want to do, let's make sure. Now, one of the things, and now notice, out of all this stuff, and this is why I would go to apply for the card, but out of all this stuff, I may get excited, and this is why you want to tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend about Points Blank Travel, because you'll get all excited. I'll get all excited. I'm saying all this stuff I can get, but I forgot one small thing. Rarely do you get anything in this life for free. So how much is this going to cost me? These 2 free check bags, which I flew Delta in December and early January, it was $35 a bag if you didn't have a card. So that's $70 if you had 2 bags one way. For me, it would have been $35. I had a carry-on. So this $99 fee, annual fee, you're getting over with the card, and they don't tell you that right here. You got to go all the way down here. And there it is, in the itty bitty writing, annual fee, $99. It's worth it, but put it up at the top somewhere. Let the people that may not be familiar with credit cards or annual fees, let them see it up front. Don't put it down here in the itty bitty writing. I don't like that. So this $99 fee, yes, it's worth it. Please keep in mind, when you get your first statement, when your first statement closing date, they're going to charge that $99 up front. They're not going to wait till a year unless you see the words waived for the first year, which we don't see that terminology. So $99 fee is going to be in your first day. There it is. So let me jump in here. I'm going to unshare my screen here. And look at these comments and see what we got here, if we have any. And then we're going to book us a flight, man. We got, dang, 2 real homies, 3 thumbs up. What are people there? There's a lot of people doing premieres and all kind of stuff. So that ain't what I wanted to do. So I really am curious, man. Has anyone in here, if we even have, okay, we have some comments, okay. Cool. Have you ever flown Frontier Airlines? We got Your favorite couple, part of the Alliance channel members, also in the crib. And we have event yours. Tanya and Pretty Timmy in the house. Thank y'all for being here. We got David in the crib. So, has anyone in here ever flown Frontier? I'm thinking about doing it. And I did notice, I think I did something wrong. Okay, Tanya says she don't know about Frontier. I don't either, man. I'm usually a whatever I can get type of traveler for free. So if I have American Airlines points, that's my airline of choice. Okay, you got a whole video. Okay, I'm gonna go check that out. Tell you probably shortly after this. Okay, Devin said he has family that has. Man, well, I lost my train of thought. Dang it. I looked at these comments and lost my whole train of thought. But with Frontier Airlines, I think I did something wrong because I ended up with a ticket that was like $400. And if this is a budget-friendly airline, a la carte, now I did pick an option to choose my own seat and priority boarding and something else, but I did it as if I am right now. I don't have a Frontier card. So what we're gonna do real quick, man, we're gonna go in here. We got 3 real homies in the crib. I'm gonna share my screen. That's the Ghetto Airline, man. All right, I can't wait. Hey, man, y'all go check it out. If you have any questions about Frontier Airlines, I've never flown them, so go check out a video. She's flown them, and she's got an entire video about that airline. Devin said he's never flown them, but his family has. And Yvette Yours said that is the Ghetto Airline. Well, it may be that Ghetto Airline, but I'm going to tell you, I feel like you need a college degree almost to book a flight over here. And maybe not. Maybe because I wasn't used to it, but I'm going to go ahead and let's see here, share my screen here. Let me get over here. Know what I'm looking for here. All right, let's see here. Hey, what's up to everybody come in? Please hit that like button as you come in. All right, hopefully y'all can see it. I am gonna, I won't be able to see any comments. Okay. She said, Tanya said, look like a refurbished Air Force plane. It's not a positive video. Hey, man, everybody's entitled to their opinion, especially when you spend your hard-earned money. And I'm glad to know that because I'm thinking, so I'm going to make this simple. I've already picked out some dates here. Leaving Dallas, I'm flying round trip, flying to Phoenix. This is not really happening. I just put it in here, just kind of messing around. And from, I want to say this is a Tuesday, and I'm coming back on a Tuesday. Because I heard it's cheaper on a Tuesday. Is that true? I don't know. But I know the airport's not that busy. Monday, people are coming back. So I'm going to go ahead and hit search. Now, I do have search by dollars. I don't have miles selected because I don't have any Frontier miles. We click search. Let's see if it's doing anything here. All right, the little bear is spinning around. Let's see what we're about to get here. All right, so this is where I got kind of confused here, man. I don't know about nobody else, but I got a little confused. I got confused because I started seeing standard and discount then and go wild and miles, 38, and I'm kind of familiar with this, so I want to fly to Tuesday. This round trip is $65. Now, this is why I got a little confused because it said round trip $65. Now, I don't see no round trip 65. I see down here, if I go down here, round trip to get the economy bundle where I can get all this stuff. I'm not leaving at 6 o'clock in the morning. But y'all, watch these flights. Watch what I noticed about this, man. This I can't even talk right now. This is not worth it to ride right now, unless something drastically changed from what I saw earlier. Man, I'd rather spend money. Yo, so the quickest flight so far is 7 hours. I can live with that. A Delta flight leaving Dallas is going to be about 7 hours. Then I got 15 hours. I'm leaving early in the morning when the roosters are up, getting at 9 o'clock at night, or leaving early in the morning, getting there. No, ain't doing it, man. Ain't gonna do it. All right. Here goes something that kind of makes sense. Leave at 10, get there at 6. It kind of makes sense. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and select this. All right, now it's gonna bring me to my return flight. I usually, yeah, this is a good one right here, right here, right here, right here. Non-stop. I don't know why I couldn't get a non-stop going. So now let's see here. Let's see where we at. Let's see how much money we done spent. Let's see how much money we. I gotta move some stuff on my screen. All right, I'm at $175 right there at the top of the screen. I'm probably covering that part of the screen. Let me see if I can scroll it down a little bit. No, well, it's at $175.36. Y'all ain't gonna probably ain't gonna be able to see it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and click continue, because that's just me just getting on the plane. Like right now, I want to upgrade the premium. I already know that I kind of want to do this. So, it's $20 per person per direction, so it's $40 round trip. I get to board first. I board in zone 1, so I board with the big dogs for $20. Hell yeah, just that alone. And I get to choose a seat with the extra leg room and comfort. So I'm going to go ahead and add that on there to my bill, man. Let's see what my bill about to say right now. Now it's going to cost me $215 for this trip. I don't think that's bad. I don't know what you get on the plane now. I don't know if you get no cookies, no ginger ale, no water, no soda, or if you just get a seat and a seat belt at a window. I don't know. I've never flown. So $215. All right. Well, I want to edit this, man, because I'm gonna think about the people that do have. And the only thing we're going to do is switch this over to miles from dollars at the top. And then I'm going to click search. Should give me the same type of stuff. Go through here. And right over here on the left, and it took me a minute to get this here. Only thing on the left, D right here. So I want to leave. Yeah, that's the one I had picked right here. And then I'm coming back. Now, I don't know if y'all noticed now. I'm going to tell you why I noticed it. I just noticed this because I didn't notice this the first time I did it. But I'm going to go ahead and book this flight. I'll stop somewhere. No, I ain't doing that. God dang, man. Guess I gotta do that. All right. Now I want y'all to notice something here. Notice that in these columns, you got basic fare, economy, premium, and business. The bundles and then the basic fare. You get all this stuff included. Now, if I use Frontier Miles with this Frontier card, I got to pay extra for a carry-on bag, extra to choose my seat. We ain't got it. No, we don't, because we get the priority boarding. So we don't have to worry about that. If I want to board first, we get to do that. And check bags, we get to do that. So the only thing is we'd have to pay for a carry-on bag. Well, I ain't doing both of them. If I'm going to check a bag, I'm not going to have a carry-on bag. 9 times out of 10, I don't. So not bad. Okay. All right. I just had to go back and double check that. So basically, and continue. Let's see what it tell me. I'm gonna go ahead and see what this here try to tell me here. I'm gonna click this here because I want to see what it tells me. It won't let me, so there it is. I guess it's trying to do something. Yeah, it just I don't know. Maybe I'm not giving this a chance. Remember, man, if you ever heard this said, everything that you hear, I don't know what's going on with my screen here. I think it's them because I don't do all that. I don't do all that. So um, I'm gonna try that one more time. Maybe no, I ain't doing all that. So if I want to play with Miles, I would have to log in, and I don't have an account. So we're gonna come back here now. What I do want to do is see if we got any comments or questions here. All right, six real homies. What's up, everybody? Glad everybody's here. Let me see here what we got here. Event yours said, and I am gonna check something else. So it was $215 with that airline. All that other stuff, well, and not even having a car, just $215. Let me be fair, it's a good airline when you're just trying to get from point A to point B with a backpack. Okay, keep that in mind, Rod. Your favorite couple said, right. I signed up for the reward program, but not the car because I was waiting until I visit my family in North Carolina. But they're not at their local airport in about 2 hours in Charlotte. Okay, yeah, it would make sense, Devin. I wouldn't do that there. And speaking. What's going on there? About that wallet? I got to check a chance to catch a little bit of you and Lisa J. Stocks. Man, it was good to see you over there with her earlier live. Had to get ready for this. Have you used Southwest Rewards program? Yes, I have. I have 3 Chase cards of Freedom Unlimited, Freedom Flex. I transfer those over to the Sapphire Preferred. Transfer the Chase Ultimate Reward points from the Chase Sapphire Preferred over to the Southwest Rapid Rewards program and fly for free. But believe it or not, Devin, I've never. It's been a long time since I've used them. I haven't flown them in years. Only now I will. Well, it was 2 things. It was one thing that was stopping me prior to moving to Dallas. Number one, I didn't like flying Southwest because I tend to get to the airport sometimes later than I should. Enough time to check my bag, then I go through security. And if I don't have an assigned seat, I will find myself sitting in the middle. That's why I wasn't flying Southwest. Once I moved to Dallas, Love Field, for me, if I'm driving, is a little bit farther than Dallas-Fort Worth International. Now, I looked at the Uber, which lately I've been catching Ubers. It's about the same cost. So I may give Southwest an opportunity in 2025, just to give you an idea. Hey, but it's good. We got Vince in the house. What's up, Vincent? Salute. See you. What's up? Paying for flights inside America isn't really that expensive. Booked a while out. However, I'm saving my points to take a first class flight to the Philippines. Shout out to Josh. Okay. All right. First class flights to the Philippines. That's why you save your points, man. I like that. Y'all notice he has an agenda. All right. So let me take that off here. Now, what I want to do real quick here is, now we noticed it was 2:15. Hopefully. And y'all, if y'all have anything y'all want to talk about, please feel free to put it in the comments. Just because I have a thumbnail or a title or something I put up, it doesn't mean that's everything we can do. So we definitely can talk about anything else y'all may want to talk about. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. What I want to do right now is I want to go to America. Now, so Spirit. One thing we already know, we can pick our seat. We pay that extra money. We get to board in the first zone. Right now, it depends. If we're just I'm just a member, so I'm gonna probably board in zone 4 or 5. So I don't get to board early. Now, I will have an assigned seat. However, overhead storage could be a problem. So I'm looking at round trip, DFW. Let me dismiss that. PHX. Number passenger 1, flying out 11, coming back 18. And we're not doing any miles. We just want to see what it's going to cost us. Let it search a little bit here. And there's all kind of stuff going on here. All right. Well, all right. So, 215. That's basic economy, so I can't do none of the other stuff. Maine is 346. So right now, round trip, I would be paying about $130 more. I have a car, so I don't have to pay to check in the bags. I would have to pay for extra leg room. No. For a refund from the original form of payment, $110 for that. If I take that off, it's gonna be roughly $250. It's gonna be what it is over here. It's basically the only difference. Instead of Maine, I'd be flying basic economy. What do y'all think, man? What would y'all do? I mean, I'm a creature of habit, and because I've never flown Frontier, I would probably stick with American. Plus, both of those flights were non-stop, 2 hours and roughly a 3-hour flights each way. On Frontier, I had non-stop coming back. I had like a 7-hour, 9-hour trip going there. So that could be worth the extra money. I just know if I check a bag, I can just check the bag, jump on, go through security. I have an assigned seat. Have I ever got on a plane with an assigned seat and wish I could have got a little closer? Yes. Have I ever got on there and it was a seat a little closer to the front of the plane that was available? Yes. I could have the option, if I chose Frontier in this scenario, to choose and switch on the fly, which America or Delta, once you're assigned, you kind of jump through some hoops. So, yeah, man. Let me see what y'all think. Your boy Rod's scared to make a decision, man. What would y'all do? I mean, would you pay $266? Would you pay $215 for Frontier and get the board in zone 2 right there in the front? And you don't have to pay for any check bags. You get one check bag free, and it was $215. And you get to pick your seat. Or pay $366, Fly America, assigned seat. You're familiar with it. Which would you do? I'm curious, man. Inquiring rods want to know. All right. Vince says, Senior, when it comes to using a travel partner, a part of Amex Travel, how do you differentiate which cars to use, the airline or hotel car versus your Amex plan? Okay. When it comes to using a travel partner, that's a part of Amex Travel, how do you differentiate which cars you use? I'm gonna use. That's a good question. Okay, let me read this here, and then I'm gonna decipher this here for everybody in case anybody doesn't understand it. All right, when it comes to using a travel partner that's part of American Express Travel, so let's say, I don't know what Vince is talking about using. He could be talking about Philippines Airlines, and I'm not being funny because they do have international partners. Here in America, American Express has Delta, and Chase has Southwest and United. So let's just say I'm transferring to Delta. I don't have any Delta cards, so I'm forced to use my American Express. But let's go to Hilton. Let's use Hilton. I do have the Hilton Surpass card and I have the American Express Gold card. Both I can get to Hilton Point. So let me break this down. Now, his question, how do I differentiate which card to use? In this scenario, I'm going to show you how I would differentiate. Am I going to use a Hilton card for purchases? Am I going to use American Express card for purchases? With the Hilton card, we're gonna just focus on grocery stores and dining. With grocery stores and dining, with the Hilton card, I earn 6 points for every dollar spent. That's the Hilton card. On dining, groceries, 6 points every dollar spent. With the Hilton Gold card, I earn 4 American Express membership reward points at grocery stores and dining for every dollar spent. 6 Hilton points versus 4 Amex points. You would think right here, Rod would stop, and back in the day, I would. Rod would stop and say, it makes sense to use my Hilton card. No, it does not. Once I became a master of my craft, I can transfer my Amex points. 1 Amex points equal 2 Hilton points. So now if I take those 4 Amex points and transfer them to Hilton, instead of 4 times the points, I'm now getting 8 times the points. 1 Amex points, 1 Amex point, 2 Hilton points. 8 times the points versus 6 times the points. So in this scenario, I would use my American Express Gold card if I knew I was preparing for a Hilton stay or trying to boost up my Hilton points. Hopefully that answered your question. But that's how I would do that. Is just break that down and be. But you have to do some research, like which card, you have to. The key to this here really is to kind of know which travel partner or partners you're going to use. Also, just because Marriott is a partner with Amex, I may get a better deal with Hyatt paying cash, or if I have a Chase credit card or a Hyatt credit card. So now I could choose to earn both. I can use, like in this scenario that I just used, I could use American Express for restaurants and Freedom Flex for grocery stores. Kind of split it because I'm unsure, but I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot doing that. It would be better if I was to kind of identify as early as possible which hotel loyalty program. Am I staying at Hilton? Am I staying at Hyatt? Am I flying American? Am I flying Delta? Which points do I need to focus on? So, and when it comes to airline, more than likely you're always on everyday spend, not necessarily flights all the time, but everyday spend, you're going to more than likely earn more points using your Amex cards than you will your airline cards. So hopefully that makes sense to everybody. All right, y'all, this is the last call for comments. We've been on here, right at 40 minutes. And again, I won't drag these out. Didn't really promote this one too early. Kind of just wanted to put something out there. Definitely want to keep these at a sweet spot. An hour or less is perfect. Hour and 15 minutes or less, hour. It's good. It's not too bad. Anything over that, I'm not too satisfied. So if there's anything that you guys would like me to talk about, any topics, you can email me at pointsblanktravel@gmail. Just make sure you put an S, pointsblanktravel@gmail.com, or you can DM me on Instagram at points blank travel. If there's a topic and it's worth doing a video or a live stream on, I'd be more than happy. I do have some topics that I've been working on that I just gotta go through and knock out. But again, Frontier Airlines, man, these a la carte airlines, seem like from when I first started dealing with people that dealt with Spirit, probably 16, 17, 18. Seemed like they've come a long way since then. I'm hearing about more and more people flying them. I know some type of way Spirit and Frontier are trying to merge, so I don't know how that's gonna go down. But anyway, man, if that's how you travel, that's how you travel. It's not. Some people think it's not how you get there as long as you get there, and really, at least unless something miraculous happened, and I don't really need nothing wild to happen for me. But when you think about it, the flight is the most non-memorable part of the trip. It's not too much on the flight or any flight that I've ever taken that I remember. I may remember some conversations with people from YouTube or something like that, but as far as, oh man, this happened on the flight, oh man, I got 2 cookies instead of 1 or something like that, no. The memorable part of the vacation, or the memories kind of start, could be while you're packing, could be going to the airport, could be while you're on the flight. But it really starts when you get where you're going. So that's just something to think about, man. I don't know, man. So some people may say, man, I don't care how I get there. As long as I sit in somebody's lap, just get me there, because the fun's not going to start until I get where I'm going anyway. So just depending on how you look at it. But with all that being said, man, y'all make sure y'all do me a favor. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. If you have a comment, you can throw it in here. Let me make sure I didn't miss it. Oh, man, I did miss some. Boy, I was about to leave, man. This thing was... Oh, man, hold up. I guess I ain't about to roll in. Hold up. Devin says, suggestions, book a one-way ticket with 2 different airlines. Yes, I've done that. Now, that's a suggestion for what, Devin? Okay, I got it. Oh, man. If it yours said what zone, ain't no damn zone. You just sit in the front. All seats are the same. Oh, okay. I'm just reading what they said. Ooh, wee, man. I'm just a messenger, man. If it your crowd, okay, I'm glad. Tell you laughing, man. Yeah, I didn't know about the points between Amex and Hilton. Yeah, they are 1 for 2. I always say 1 for 2 because I'm usually doing the conversion from American Express to Hilton. I could say 2 to 1. I'm receiving Hilton, 2 Hilton for 1 American Express, but I always just say 1 or 2, however you want to do it. But yeah, that is something that a lot of people don't know about. Man, I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm thinking I'm done with the comments. I'm about to close out the live. And Yvette Yours says she would prefer Spirit over Frontier. Okay. About that wallet, says I love my Amex. See, going back, man, I might just stick with my Delta and my American, man. Everything that's in life that's free typically is not free, and everything that's cheap, you'll typically notice. You will know. It could be a cheap car. It could be a cheap pair of shoes, pair of jeans, cheap flight. I don't know, man. Your favorite couple says flights is definitely non-memorable unless you are in first class flight. Yeah. Now, first class, I'd have to agree. I should have stopped at my first class flight, because I think I did 3 or 4 or 5 more after that. The second one, Hell, I don't remember the second. I remember the first one. To be honest, I remember one was to Cali, one was to Arkansas, which that should have been memorable because that one was stupid. But I really don't remember. I remember the first one because all the little towels, you wipe your head, wipe your face, and get to order drinks while people boarding the plane, and actually get a meal instead of some cookies. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Unless first class is totally separate with those big loud seats and headphones, it ain't first class to me. Yeah, and a lot of time what they say here domestically is they actually you can go to the website. Some airlines will call it first class, some will call it business class. Uh, First class, or even some international flights are called business class, but they have the lie flat seats, which is what Tanya's talking about. You have the lounge seats, some lay flat, some don't. You have the TVs, you can go Q suites that have your own little suite with a door. Singapore Airlines that have an apartment. There's so many different things out there, man. Um, but yeah, I was flying the ones domestic, the ones you just sit up. They had just bigger seats and more amenities. Hey, what's up, TJ? What's going on, man? Make sure y'all check out TJ. It's just extra space at this point. Oh yeah, a little more than extra space. Yeah, but yeah, it is. But if you get it's just mine now. This is dangerous. But this is what Rod do. And it's sort of different depending on a couple of different things, a couple of different variables. I notice if you get a economy seat and sit in the aisle where you can stretch your legs out periodically, only your left leg or your right leg, you're gonna be able to do. You can do both, but that's kind of hard. You can kind of get that leg room when you need it. Like me, most of the time, I may sleep on the flight anyway, so I don't know if I'm in first class or economy. Now, if I'm up, yeah, I want to stretch my leg, move around a little bit, and if I'm in first class, I don't really have to worry about that because it's stretched out anyway. So. I got off that first class tip. Everybody showing love. Have thought about what, Devin? You say you thought about that for the next time you visit your family in North Carolina. No, man, I really wasn't, man. I really wasn't. Y'all keep in mind I'm using new software. I am sharing this out now since I'm on here. I'm using my old software, and I'm used to. No, I think StreamYard you have to scroll up to. I don't know what I'm doing to be honest. To be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to share this. I don't know. I'm trying to share this with someone. There we go. Y'all bear with me here. All right, there we go. All right, fine. All right, sorry about that, man. I'm almost done here. Y'all know I'm slow, man, sometimes. So, from what I'm gathering here, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, what I'm gathering here is people aren't really feeling Frontier. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm getting out of it. Wife said, y'all thinking what I'm thinking? What y'all thinking? Okay, it was very memorable flying in first class. Okay. And that it is cool. It is cool because ooh. Oh man, okay. I like that, man. Okay, Tanya trying to put me to the test over here. So, Hilton or Marriott? I prefer to stay at the Marriott over the Hilton. I prefer Marriott over the Hilton. However, when it comes to points, it's easier to earn Hilton points, whether you have Amex cards or not, than it is to earn Marriott points. Some of the legacy Marriott cards only giving you 2 times the points everywhere other than Marriott properties. Then you may go up and get 4 times the points. So it really depends where I can go. And then when you look at the point conversion for redeeming those points for a Marriott property, I would take Hilton. I think Hilton, for your money's worth, it's a better way to go. Amex Platinum or Delta Reserve. I personally like, I don't have a reserve, Delta Reserve. I thought about the Delta Go. I never thought about the reserve. That fee isn't bad. But the only thing with Delta Reserve, you are mostly restricting yourself to Delta, where with the Amex Platinum, you're opening up opportunities with Delta as well as Marriott, transfer partner, as well as Hilton, as well as various international partners. Now, you do have the Sky members of the Alliance, whoever the Delta's part of when it comes to the flight group, but I would take the Amex Platinum. Plus, you get, not only do you, actually they changed it, you get lounge access to both Sky Club if you're flying Delta with the Platinum and the Delta Reserve, and Amex Centurion Lounge with the Amex Platinum and the Delta Reserve. It's only 3 cards that'll get you into the Amex Centurion. Amex Platinum, Delta Reserve, and the Amex Centurion, or better known as the Black Card. So, man, great questions. I would take the Platinum, though. I like those kind of questions. Okay, so you have the business Delta Go, okay. I'm trying to like Delta, man. They just fly me, living in Dallas, they just fly me all over the place. I've done it a couple of times, Devin, and it's no different. It's really not. It can come out cheaper. That's why or one of the times where I flew 2 airlines, I had miles on one airline and I had miles on American, miles on Delta, and I was hell bent. I could have flown economy on either. This is when I went to the 2023 Midnight Cruise. I could have flown economy on either and flown one airline. However, I wanted to fly first class. I had, for some reason, to fly first class for some ungodly reason. So I had enough points to fly there, Delta, and back American. It worked out better for me. There, I had a layover in Atlanta. Went to the Delta Sky Club, had a cocktail, got some little finger food. Bam, I'm gone. Caught a little subway or something. Coming back nonstop. But other than that, and I've done it, most of the time I do it is because I have points or miles in 2 different places. So, TJ said, I'm not picky on my airlines. I just look for deals. There you go. And I was working towards elite status with American, and I'm still looking at it 2025 for Delta, but I just hate flying all over the country. Kind of getting used to it. Now, I thought I was there. I thought with Delta, and I was impressed. I went to Phoenix in early October. I flew Delta round trip. Going there, I stopped in Salt Lake City. The gates were 2 gates apart. Layover was like an hour. Coming back, layover in Los Angeles, LAX. Gates, 2 gates apart, maybe 3. Hour, 10-minute layover, I'm out. I said, oh man, this isn't bad. Okay. If I'm stopping for an hour, this is 2 hours added to my trip. It's still not too bad. Last trip I took in Christmas and New Year's, 3 hour layover in Minnesota, Minneapolis, St. Paul. And oh my God, a 10-minute walk on the fast thing, that little thing you stand on and walk, and it kind of help you walk faster than you really walk. 10 minutes on that thing, man. And oh my God, I thought I was going to never get there. And it was a 3 hour layover. So it's still out. Jury's still out on Delta. As well as doing first class on a return flight. Yeah, man. Going. Hey, what's up? Traveling on Everyday Spin. What's going on? Said excellent review. I just got on and rewind back to the beginning to watch the review. If you are flying Frontier, it has a lot going for it. Thanks for the knowledge. Hey, thank you, man. Y'all check out Traveling on Everyday Spin. I was on his live earlier. He's another content creator that's talking about points and miles. I was on his live earlier. Sledge was there, John R was there, so it's a couple content creators that I rock with that was there. Hey, y'all, do me a favor, man. If you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm slowly coming back. I kind of been focused on my other channel, Investing with Rod, trying to find a happy medium between the two. But man, y'all, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, man. It's free 99. If you're on a phone or something, got that little heart over there, got them little emojis to the side. Hit that to let YouTube. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't even think I see it. But hit that to let YouTube know you're a real person. So, all right, man. So we got that. Thank you, Traveling Everyday Knowledge and Event Your. And no, man, YFC, I'm glad, man. And decided to go down. I decided to go down on these comments, which I typically do to see if there's any more comments. So as I was saying, man, the part of your vacation or your trip, people tend to. Now, one thing I've been trying to wonder, I don't care how they doing it. I used to wonder, now maybe everybody rich, but lately I've been flying every couple months, seems like it. At least twice a year, 3 times a year, and first class has been full. Could be coincidental, but it sure is expensive. It take a lot of points or miles to get to first class. I don't know. Anyway, it's been full. So, are you that type of person that'll pay for first class and spend money or points that you don't have to just to experience the luxury every time? Not just one time, not to make it memorable the first time or the second time, but every time you got to do it. You live for first class. Or are you that person that don't care how you get there as long as you get there and enjoy the hotel, the venues, the excursions, and the other things you do once you get to your destination? I'm just curious, man. Because me, I'll start getting caught up on the flight, man. And I'm like, hold up, man. I'm up here 3-4 hours, but ain't nothing going on up here. And the stuff that go on up there that's exciting, I don't need to happen. So, I'm like, no, man, I'm going back to economy, y'all. I'm taking a U-turn. All right, so what we at here? Yeah, we got Wild Loves Motive in the house. Say, good evening, Rod Devin. Hi, what's going on? Good evening, Rod Devin. Hi, how you doing? Hello, chat. All right, Wild Loves Motive. Good evening. Devin said, I thought of it due to the cost there, fly out of Denver and United my return flight. Oh, okay. You thought of it due to the cost there, fly out of Denver and United my return flight since only airline on my local airport, which is GCC Airport. Okay. All right, so which one you flying out on, Devin? Then we got the infamous Meeting Eye in the Crib, part of the Alliance channel members as well. So what's up, PBT? Peace to the chat. I got to go and check out their the replay of their premiere they did for their new series, Throwback Thursdays. And they're doing their first cruise vlog. If I'm not mistaken, it was from 2013. I can't wait to see this, man, to go back and see the 2013 version of Anwar Meet. That's going to be interesting. So, all right. Hey, yo, what up, Devin? TJ said, I don't pay for first class. I just pay for extra leg room. Okay. So one thing that I noticed, and maybe it was me now, when you fly Delta, I haven't seen, and maybe I keep missing. It's been a minute since I've flown American, but Delta has main cabin, Delta Comfort Plus, and then business class or first class on a domestic flight. Then you get into the Delta ones and all that. I Now I know for Delta Comfort Plus, you get the extra leg room and a slightly bigger seat in Comfort Plus. I think it's only 2 people, not 3 people, if I'm not mistaken. I've flown it once. I don't think I was impressed. But I'm telling y'all, man, if you want to know the ghetto way of doing it, the money-saving way of doing it, go main cabin, get an aisle seat, make sure Rod ain't on the flight, or don't take all the aisle seats, and then just stretch your legs out in the aisle when the flight attendants are, dropping out drinks and crackers and cookies and chips. And Bogart, the armrest in the middle, and you'll feel like you're got extra leg room. I'm telling you, that's what I do. I ain't paying no extra money for that. I did it one time. I ain't doing it again, man. I ain't doing it again. I ain't doing it again. But nah, TJ, I feel you, man. I'm just cracking jokes, man. Teach their own. I seriously, though, lately I've been flying aisle. I mean, I know my bills to help my mom to get prepared for a new job. How are you? Hey, me tonight. Devin said I haven't planned a trip yet, but when I do, I was thinking American Airlines, Delta, or Southwest. One thing that I find that's peculiar or interesting is I remember when Southwest was a budget airline, a la carte airline, and now, hell, Southwest flights every time I look anyway, they just as much as American or Delta. So we just look, and we're going to do a little test. Man, nothing like we've been over here an hour and 2 minutes. We still doing good with time. So we looked up a Frontier Airlines flight that was $215. We got to pick our seat. We're boarding in zone 2. We're good. We ain't got no Frontier credit card. We just a little old ride and a debit card. $215 round trip, Tuesday to Tuesday, flying economy, going from Dallas to Phoenix, February 11th to 18th, $215 round trip. I think we got a check bag, we got the board, got a carry-on, priority boarding, pick our own seat. Not bad. Not bad. So now, we went to America. America, pretty much the same thing. Let's just say all you guys a debit card, you go pay $35 for your check bag, 30 or 35. You get an assigned seat, but you're gonna board farther back in the plane. You got to check. You pay for a check bag, or you got to carry on. If you have a carry on, you go on American for 366, and you're in zone whatever or group 6. You're gonna probably could run out of overhead space if you have a carry on. If you're on Frontier and you're in the first group, you can pick your overhead space. So we got all that out the way. We got that out the way. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to go to Southwest. I'm curious now. I'm going to book this same trip, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're going to go ahead and get ready to get on up out of here. If it depends on the comment. I got to double check the comments. Bear with me here. All right. I got to show y'all something. I'm going to see if anybody else had this problem. Or is it just a Rod problem? Anybody else ever go to Southwest CDs one way $89, but when you're just somewhere you try to go, it ain't never know where I'm trying to go. It's somewhere like places I'm not trying to go. Anyway, I ain't even messing with that. I'm not even messing with that right now. I'm not messing with it. All right, yeah, okay, get away. All right, I see you, Devin. I'll pull that up. We'll look. We'll look. All right, so round trip. We're doing dollars. Going Dallas. We're gonna go ahead and do Phoenix. I don't know what me and these symbols, man. I gotta figure out what GCC is. Don't tell me, damn it. Doing the 11. And coming back to. And one passenger. We try to at least beat 366. So we're gonna pick. Oh, I usually do anytime. I usually don't do no want to get away. I don't even know what that is. Want to get away? I think you don't get no refund. I ain't doing that. Stuff happen. I'm just gonna do what I normally do, which is do this. And return. I usually come back in the evening. We do this here and here. And do that one. They trying to give me the upgrade. I don't come out no upgrade. All right. So basically, this is what I wanted to see. I don't know how many people, maybe I'm dating myself, I really don't care, but how many people remember when Southwest was $49 one way? In this case, it'd be $98 round trip. They got $89, but it ain't from Dallas to Phoenix. Probably from Dallas to nowhere I want to go. It might be from Dallas to Buckshot, Alabama, or Mississippi, or Arkansas, or something. I don't know. But it ain't where I want to go. So 368, roughly comparable to 366 from is available from American. Uber price for ride would be the same distance. Haven't flown Southwest in a while. I'm hearing a lot of great things about it. 2 bags check free on Delta. Might be able to get a one-way flight. American, I get a one-way flight. Might give them an opportunity. But the point of the matter is, Southwest is no longer what, I mean, yeah, your bags fly free without a credit card, but other than that, and you can cancel or change your flight, but other than that, it's to move on up with the big boys, man. Now you got Frontier and Spirit is now what Southwest once was. So, all right, y'all, I'm going back to the comment, man. I keep saying, but it is time to get out of here. We right at the threshold now. 11 thumbs up. I appreciate everybody hitting that thumbs up, man. Much love to y'all. Much love to y'all. Who we got up in here now? Now, I'm hearing, and what's cool, I think the last time I flew Southwest, the last time Rod flew it, Rod was on a budget. Rod wasn't living no type of vision of a balling lifestyle. Rod was just a regular old, and I'm still just a regular old dude, but I ain't had no points in mile, nothing. I wouldn't fly first class. I was lucky to get on the plane. Seriously. Now I'm hearing people that travel extensively, and I'm bringing it up because I'm looking at the comments here, and I know a couple people, they travel Southwest almost exclusively, and they have nothing but great things to say about it. So I at least have to give them an opportunity. All right, Devin says the Southwest I want to get away. Special program that costs monthly. I found on for that type of thing. But right there they had one for it was 140, 140. It's gonna be like 280 round trip. Cause you gotta watch it too, man. I don't like those airlines that, and I wish it was just one rule. I don't like those airlines where I see $150. I'm thinking $150. I come over here, it's $130 or worse. It's $150 going, but then when it coming back, it's $180. And then it's gonna be one price, but now instead of $150, it's $180 because that's the high of the two prices. Or it's $150 going, $180 coming back, a total of $330. Man, just what if I had to do a calculations when I went to Walmart? If I go to Walmart, give me a basketball, and I got to calculate the freight and how much it costs to ship it from the manufacturer, and I ain't buying it. I go to Walmart, all I got to do is pay a price. Anyway, man, I know. And they go back to, that's probably why I'll stick with the airline there. I just go pay a price and I ain't got to try to figure all this other stuff out. Southwest is my Cancun airline when Delta ain't acting right. Okay, all right. There you go. You got the backup. I look today and trying to learn their rapid rewards program, so if I ever fly them, because I've never flown them before. If you got other programs, it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same, Devin. I mean, real talk, man. If you just flew to North Carolina, I think you flew first class going economy back. Their program is no different if you use points or miles for that. It's pretty much, these programs are the same. Now, I will tell you, glad you brought that up, Devin. Please. And if this is your first time here, I don't drop gems and nuggets, I drop boulders, baby. If you've been here before, you should already know that, because I try to drop one at least every video. Excuse me. If you transfer points, I can't remember Chase, but I know American. If you transfer points, let's say to Delta, you ain't even booked the flight yet, you just transferring points. They're gonna charge you a fee. Now, if you're transferring your card that you're transferring, let's just say your platinum card. I'm just gonna make, or a gold card. We'll just say your gold card. And you're transferred from American Express to Delta, and you have 100,000 points. You have 100,000 points, and your flight is 90,000. You need to transfer 90. Well, you still have 10,000 points to play with, and it's going to give you an option to pay this fee with points, but you'll come out better using cash. And then, if you're like me, I would probably book it with my green card or my platinum card if I had one, just to get 3 times the points or 5 times the points, because I'm booking with an airline. But keep that in mind. Sometimes these points and miles, there's little fees that may be there that you may not know about. And either you're gonna become a master of your craft and do like I do and kind of learn by trial and error, or you're gonna watch someone like me that's experienced it and bring it to you where it can save you time and or embarrassment. So moving right along, where we at? Well, good luck with that program. If you have any questions, let me know. And we got At Home with Lisa, another content creator, man. I missed her premiere by probably not even 30 seconds earlier. Make sure y'all check her out. She did win a Meet and Eye Award, as well as Event Yours won Best Variety Channel. At Home with Lisa won Best Homemaking Channel. So definitely check her out. Thank y'all for being here. Thank everyone for being here. Again, without y'all, there is no PBT. We got my main man, YouTube Experience Hell or All. I have to watch replay, but I don't know. I doubt I'll ever try Frontier. Yeah, I'm maybe leaning that way. I don't know, man. As I get older in life, I might get to that stage where I just ain't got nothing to do, I know some people. I met some people. I don't know them. But I met some people that ain't got nothing to do that are older in age. Just get on the bus and ride around all day. They don't go every day. They may go twice a week, 3 times a week, once a week. just get out and do something. Yeah, maybe I just catch a flight. I ain't got nothing to do with fly Frontier and be gone for a day. Where you been, Rod? Let's say I went to Salt Lake City. I went to Los Angeles. Spent the night over here and decided to fly back and came back through Phoenix and now I'm back in Dallas. For $200. I mean, hell, I don't know, man. I'm just making up stuff right now, but you never know. That'd probably be the only way I try. If I got some business to take care of, I don't think Frontier gonna be at the head of the list. What's up, J.R. Hill, my man, and how YouTube Experiment said the on-flight bag for Southwest is a smaller side than most of the competition. No, I don't know. I haven't flown Southwest. Maybe someone in the chat can amplify on that one. I don't know, man. I just get on there. I don't really use it. I'm just starting to do this carry-on thing. When I go to get on a flight, I just want to drop my stuff off at the counter and then pick it up at the baggage claim. I don't want to have to deal with. Do y'all know? I can't believe I'm sharing this, man. I think I forgot to tell why I love to motivate. Y'all, I was leaving Dallas going to Phoenix. No. Yeah. And I stopped at one of them self-checkout joints, one of them self-checkout places, like a little convenience store in the airport. Ain't no person in there, so you just go to the register. Really a trusting place. But you go to the register, and I got me some M&M peanuts, man, 2 bags. No, 1 bag. And I just left. I was so happy I found some M&M peanuts. Actually, it was my layover. It was in Salt Lake City. I just take off. Do y'all know, man, I'm about 250 steps away from where I bought the candy and realized I ain't got my carry-on bag. I said, oh, Lord, man, I done lost my bag. They gonna have me as a prime suspect on some kind of list or something. Oh, I can't believe this just happened. Oh, my goodness. But it's because I'm not used to it. And I need to get back to just checking me a bag because this carry-on stuff. But, so I don't know. To answer your question, YouTube Experiment, I just, last couple of times, man, I done flew Delta. I just get over what they sold at Ross as a check-on bag. A carry-on bag. And I go to the airport and walk through the line and throw it in overhead and be on my merry way. Yeah, definitely check out the replay, man. Please. YouTube Experiment said my favorite budget airline is JetBlue, but that is mainly because they have a hub in New. Now, are they considered a budget airline too? Because they got some very nice planes. I'm used to budget airline, like I said, man. You get a seat and a chair. An overhead bed, man, and a window. You're getting too much more, but I seen the Mint, JetBlue Mint, I believe it is. It's pretty nice. I don't know. I ain't gonna pull it up tonight, but YouTube said I like to pick it on season free on-flight bag when redeeming point. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's like I said, man. I be on a different time frame when I'm traveling. And even if I leave, I think one of the last couple of flights I took out of the last 2, and I've come to the conclusion leaving Dallas is where I had a problem. I think it's to the point. So it was the second trip because the first trip I said, man, and I messed around the house, and I found myself rushing to get to the airport. I said, okay, next time I go, I'm gonna leave in enough time so I can get to the airport and chill. So I did and got caught in traffic. I'm like, hell, I can't win for losing. So I gotta have an assigned seat. That's the moral of the story. Okay, so you get picking a seat at JetBlue, okay. So JetBlue is seasonal? Oh man, yeah, I ain't messing with them then, dude. So they seasonal, and then I don't care about the budget part, but what the hell you mean seasonal? Like they only fly in the spring, in the fall, or what you mean, Dad? Break that down to your boy, man. Because I don't care as long as somebody else flying. I don't really care, but What if I really like them? And Lisa said, thank you, PPT. You're more than welcome. I didn't know about those fees for using miles because I only have United, American Airlines, and Delta Mile program having credit cards with each airline. Gotcha. Yeah, as long as you're not transferring points, you don't have to worry about it. Or transferring miles, brother. Or you're transferring points to miles. The only one I have out of the group is American. And I haven't flown United. I think I've flown United once. And that was a long time ago. Vic Yours said, have a good night. Gotta go. Thank you so much, Tanya, for being here. Make sure y'all check out the Vic Yours. We got my main man, Sledge Inc. team in the crib. What's going on, y'all? Make sure y'all check out Sled. YouTube experiment showing Sled. Love y'all again. This is the last call. The real last call for comment. Okay. David said my dad's little airport, which is AVL Airport, they only fly in the summer. Oh, okay. So basically, your dad's at a local airport and JetBlue fly there during the summer. Okay. So it sounds like you mess with a lot of local airports, David. I know you had one in your crib. Wow. So Sledge said his son recently got one-way tickets for him and his girlfriend for $90 total on Frontier. And that's what I'm saying right there. From Tampa to Cleveland. So from Tampa to Cleveland, basically $45 a piece, $90 for 2 tickets one way. And that's what I'm saying. And I think, again, it depends on your setup. Let's say you're going somewhere and it's a spontaneous move. You're only going to be there overnight. Why spend $500-600? Or if you're going somewhere and you happen to have a smaller wardrobe where you're going, or clothes, or summer clothing or winter clothing there, and jackets and coats or whatnot, and you just need to show up, maybe a Frontier is a good way to go. Maybe it is a good way to go. Yeah, and and that's what I'm wondering, anyone try Breeze? I heard about Breeze. I was in Phoenix, and it seemed like this was trying to go national. Maybe it just stayed regional. Sun Air, or Sun Country Airlines, or something like that, out in the Southwest United States area. I've never seen a Allegiant in the air. I'm sure they fly somewhere, but I've never seen them. But that's all I could say is somebody had to give American Airlines an opportunity. Somebody had to give Delta an opportunity. People gave Southwest opportunity to look at what they are now. So, these Spirits and Frontiers and Breezes and whoever else they come up with, may be the way to go. I mean, you never know. And boy, oh boy. And there go my battery. Well, we got 5 real homies, y'all. I'm about to raise up. Again, if you haven't done so, do your boy a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Even though you're already subscribed, hit that notification bell. Make sure it's not personalized. It's selected to all. Share the channel with your family and friends. Share this video. Somebody out there may be thinking about Frontier, may hear something they didn't know about Frontier or American Express as far as transferring points. And with all that being said, yeah, man. Devin says, I've been looking, and I'm trying to do this here, and if it do, I'll just put my banner up because my battery's fat. I've been looking at my dad's local airport or GSP in South Carolina to see about prices. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Sledge, man. Y'all definitely go check out Sledge 18, part of the community, really the head of the community. Devin says, have a nice night. And YouTube Experiment said, Jay used to fly out of Stewart Airport, Southwest fly SFW, but City Breeze took their spot. I don't know. Wow. Tell you, man, things are happening. Well, y'all, with that being said, do me a favor. Y'all have a blessed and prosperous week. I will be coming at you soon, dropping more heat, dropping more fire, dropping more knowledge, showing you how to travel around the world or around the country for little or no money out of your pocket. And as I end each and every live streaming video, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you. I will be coming at you soon, baby. Much love. Peace, y'all.